All right. Good morning, VZ. Today is Friday, March 19th. Hoy es viernes 19 de marzo 2021. Before I start with the weather today, let me remind everybody that today is Friday. So it is Friday of the first full week of school that the students and staff here at Van Zandt have had since last March. Let me just say that one more time. It is Friday of the first full week that we have had together as a school family since early 2020 in March. That is impressive. That is exciting. All right. So just think about that. Hope. All right. Weather cloudy and a high of 46. It is supposed to get a little bit nicer over the weekend and through next week. So maybe this will be the last time we'll be in the 40s. I don't know. We'll see. This day in history. So in 1966, Texas Western beats Kentucky to win the national championship. This marked the first time an all-black starting five had won the NCAA championships. For those of you with Disney Plus, a movie that I loved was the movie Glory Road. All right, Glory Road. It's pretty. It's good. It's intense. Very historical. Kind of like a Remember the Titans, but in a basketball theme, and it actually chronicles the Texas Western team. So again, Glory Road, just one of those good sports movies. All right, and in 2003, the war in Iraq begins. I was teaching history at the time. I remember teaching it quite vividly. My brother-in-law was actually a naval doctor when he went to Marines in 2003. So those of us who are teaching as our staff members here, we probably clearly remember the war in Iraq beginning in 2003, where we were. All right, birthdays. Katie DePaulo, happy birthday to you. All right, we got a couple jokes here. So the first one is from Leah Frangella. Leah says, what is a pencil's favorite kind of shoes? Skechers. And Fakwar Kamar, in Mrs. Stevens' class, what did the right shoe say to the left shoe? You are my soul mate. Get it? Soul of a shoe. All right. Strange fact. The entire Denver International Airport, obviously in Denver, Colorado, is twice the size of Manhattan. All right. And if you've ever flown into Denver, you know that because it takes forever to get out of it. So the entire Denver International Airport is twice the size of Manhattan. All right, today's Women's History Spotlight is on Maya Angelou. I know that this is a famous poet and one that Mrs. Alicia likes quite a bit. So Maya Angelou was an American author, actress, screenwriter, dancer, poet, and civil rights activist. Best known for her 1969 memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, which made literary history as the first nonfiction, boys and girls, what does nonfiction mean? Bestseller by an African-American woman. Angelou received several honors through her career, including two NAACP Image Awards in the Outstanding Literary Work Nonfiction category in both 2005 and 2009. So Maya Angelou. All right, wellness tip for today. What I'd like to talk very briefly about is water. Okay? Some people say water. Some people say agua. You can even say H2O. Now, a lot of people that I know, they find out that I work in a school, and they find out that I work in a school that has full days, and they're like, I don't know how you do it, Mr. Blasi. Like, what is it like working in a school? Honestly, feels like any other year. With the exception, there's obviously quite a few exceptions, but with the exception of the mask. Okay, the mask makes it very difficult. I think after a long day, you're tired of wearing the mask. One thing that it also does that I've noticed, and I know that the staff agrees, it has taken a toll on our ability to drink water and stay hydrated. Now, the recommendation is that everybody drinks half of their body weight in water. So if you happen to be 100 pounds, you should be drinking about 50 ounces of water per day. Now, just like we started in the beginning of the year with building stamina to reading, we also have to build mass stamina. And I know as teachers and students, one of the greatest things we get is to go out for snack, right? And obviously to go out for recess and get that fresh air. But we always could take our mask off at our seats and drink water. So again, 50 ounces. If you take a water bottle such as this, my guess is this is probably somewhere around, this is exactly 25 ounces. So it's perfect. So 2 of those, okay, per day would be what is recommended. Okay, so one thing I would tell everybody is we have a water filtration unit down by the 5th grade wing, and we have one in front of the main office. That's on purpose. That is good filtered water. You can also fill it up in the sinks in your classroom. It's up to you. But I would recommend bringing some type of water, right? Water bottle, okay, to fill that up and try to really drink as much water as you can through the day. I think it makes you more awake. It gives you energy and it keeps you hydrated. And we know that hydration is the key to fighting off any kind of sickness as we move forward. Okay, so something to think about. All right, so fill up, make sure you have it. Now, one thing we'll talk about real quick. Mrs. Riley yesterday challenged you to eat a new fruit or a vegetable. They'll be going home today, those forms, okay, and turning them in, obviously, for the raffle next week. I would further challenge you and say, take a look at today, moving forward, and replace something that you're drinking with water. Okay, I know some of you like your, Honest Kids or your juice boxes. Some of you like soda, okay, chocolate milk, you name it. That's fine. You're a kid, probably get away with that, all right? But take one time when you're ready to grab that, I don't know, ginger ale, Mountain Dew, water drink, Gatorade even, which has a lot of sugar, boys and girls, and replace it with water. Just do it once. Every day, just take one thing, whether it be lunch or dinner, when you get off the bus, instead of grabbing that sugar, grab that water. So if you then hydrate during the day with water and then replace one more, you'll start to see the difference in how you feel. Okay, so again, water does the body good. All right, with that, we'll get ready for our pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for the pledge of kindness. I pledge to myself on this very day to try and be kind in every way. To every person, big or small, I will help them if they fall. When I help myself and others too, that is the best that I can do. Remember, VZ cares for you. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great